CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi everyone. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, everyone. We here, y'all. It's another Sunday, another week. More news come out. Just allow me 1 minute here, guys, while I do something. All right, y'all, I'm back. Hey, everyone. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to turn that fan off. It's a little chilly. But on tonight, guys, I don't want to keep you guys holding too long. Tonight we're going to talk about, again, we're going to talk about Kamaya Mobley. And we did listen to the testimony of Gloria Williams when she talked about, why she made the decision to take Kamaya. Well, we're going to listen to Hey, James Zeta. Hey, James Zeta. How are you today? We're going to listen to Shanara give a testimony during Gloria Williams' sentencing. So this is going to be a victim impact statement from Gloria Williams. We'll listen to the fathers too. And we're going to listen to, the mother. It's like, I think she talked about 20, 25 minutes about her impact and how this impacted her life. Think about it. You've been missing a child for 18 years and you didn't know where they were. And I do want to say this, guys, your opinion can be different from mine. I don't expect everybody to have the same opinion as me. This world, let me tell y'all about this world. We live in a world with people that have so many different opinions. So I am an open platform. I just ask not to be disrespected. You can come on here and give your opinion, and you know what I'm saying, and you can have a different opinion from mine, and I respect you. You respect me. That's just the way it goes. I'm not one of those people that expects everybody that listens to me to jump on the bandwagon of I say jumping on the bandwagon of making sure that you go along with what I say, because that ain't how life works. And I don't expect everybody to agree with everything I say. You can call me out on it, respectfully. That's just that's just the way I look at it. Like, life ain't all about, I said, people. I don't want no yes man. I want people that can be in agreements, and I can respect people that have a different view from mine. I always been that kind of person, and we can look at each other's opinion. We can have different opinions and still respect each other. That's how a platform should go anyway. I don't like them people that try to yes man, because I ain't no yes man like that. I am not. If my opinion is different from my friend, then it's different from my friend. I ain't gonna never, one of them friends that ask me a question, I'm gonna give it to you straight. And that's how I would want my friends to do me. Give it to me straight. Anyway, we're going to listen to Kamaya Mobley. Guys, mother Shania Mobley's testimony, her victim impact statement, because this is during the trial of Gloria Williams. We listened on Friday to Gloria Williams' side of the story, but y'all, I had found. Let me just say this: I had found and we may need to look at it, but I had found a a video where someone had seen Gloria, and I just watched it. They said that they seen Gloria leaving out of an elevator, and she had a man walking with her too. But she didn't never mention the man when she did her testimony. So I'll drop the link. I just watched it. Um, I'll drop the link now if you guys want to watch it. But I may just go ahead and play it. But I'm gonna wait a few minutes to wait until some people to come in, and then we're gonna get into it. But I'm just gonna be honest. Do I feel like Gloria Williams should sit in jail? Yes. You know, I honestly, hey Reese Cup, I honestly do feel like Gloria does need to sit in jail. Due to the fact that she lived with a lie for 18 years. She took somebody's child for 18 years. Yes, I see Kamaya's stance on it. That's still my mother. I still love her. She raised me. She gave me a life still. And she has forgiven her. And I do see that point too. But there has to be some kind of ramification for her doing her like that. We don't know what kind of life that Shanara and Craig, that's her dad, Craig, would have with would give Kamaya. So, you know, yes, you can. Um but my stance is you should have never took the baby, even though you were suffering a loss, but you did have other kids too. They were taken away from you, and I understand that. Like sometimes you get to the point depression is real, but and when it, like sometimes things happen one from another, but you can't just go in the hospital and take somebody's child and think that it's okay. And then live with that lie for 18 years due to the fact that you wanted the abuse to stop, due to, you were down and out because you lost your two sons from a previous marriage, and now you don't have nobody, but you easily can adopt. So now, guys, I hope I don't bring no, hopefully, I know that, Shanara, kind of her and Kamaya relationship was a little bit strained due to the fact that Shanara wanted Kamaya to stop dealing with Gloria due to the fact that finding out what she was like, she's not your mother, I'm your mother. She took y'all from me, so you shouldn't have no dealings with her. But see, I can't say how to feel because I was not in that situation. So that kind of strained their relationship. They're getting closer. It was an article came out around March the 10th that says that they bond is stronger. But I definitely want to listen to her impact statement to see where her mind frame was during this situation. When you guys want to know. So I'm going to play this for you guys, and y'all tell me what you think.
Do you know a woman by the name of Gloria Williams before she was arrested in January of 2017?
No, sir.
I want to turn your attention back to the late parts of 1997 and early parts of 1998. How old were you in the late part of 1997, early part of 1998?
15.
And did you have a relationship with a Craig Lee?
Yes, I did.
And did you actually fall in love with him?
Yes, I did.
Did you become pregnant from your relationship with Mr. Lee?
Yes, I did.
What were the first thoughts that you had when you found out that you were pregnant?
I was acting like everything was wrong.
Yeah, Councilman Chu.
We take our time in this courtroom. We do not rush in this courtroom. If anyone wants a break, we'll have a break. Let's just pause for a minute. And if you decide you want a break, you can ask me now. Let's just pause for a minute. No one will be rushed.
Ms. Mobley, I ask you to answer the question. You can take some and use it. As the court's indicated, you're all very patient. You just take the time. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Okay?
I was real careful because I was acting with me so much about it. And I was having a baby and like everything seemed right. Everything seemed right. Like God was giving me another chance to straighten up. And I had a reason to.
When you say straighten up, did you find that after you found out you were pregnant, you tried to do better every aspect?
It's like they say people don't change your life. I was a teenager and I was running away. I was having fun.
Don't get nothing else out.
And then one day I just stayed down on my uncle's floor and I just woke up like I just didn't want to run the streets no more, like I just wanted to do better. Like I was already praying. I didn't find out till later. I was praying like a few weeks later.
And did your and Mr. Aiken's relationship get stronger after you got out and were pregnant?
And not at first, but
Thanks,
it did, like, I think something beamed in his head and was like, oh, I'm about to have a baby. And then everything just went smooth.
I want to talk about childbirth. Okay? You remember giving birth to my children.
Yes. I was in the bed, and I was on the phone, and I would joke all the time, and I was like, oh, my wardrobe, you know, because what happened was the doctors wanted to induce me in June, but I was scared in all the rumors about what they do. I was young, so I was scared, so I'm like, no, she gonna come out on her own. What she does, she do everything. They go on her own, you know, and in June, I took my marriage day of the night, no more was. And when I got there, you know, I'm sitting in the chair, like they know about to have the baby in the chair at the hospital. And then they get me in a room and get me an Ecuador, and I had her that morning.
Do you remember the moment when the Mobley was handed to you and placed on your chest?
Oh, really?
The first time she was handed to me, I don't remember. That was my first Ecuador, so I don't remember the first time. But when they brought her to me,
Jayla, come get this ice cream sandwich. Go put it back in the deep freeze. Yeah, and put it up for me.
when they brought her to the room, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. I just can't wait to take her home and dress her up and show her.
You done ate all day. Go.
Yes, ma'am. You remember about how long after that was that you first met the person you January of 2017 was Gloria Williams, the abducted baby.
My grandma, my baby, that she was already in there. When she came in and told me she was a nurse. And I thought that's what she was.
Hey,
She
TT.
dressed it like what?
Okay, you're saying the person that took the baby was dressed like a nurse?
Yes, sir.
You believe she was a nurse?
Yes, sir.
She told you she was.
She told me I was the nurse. That they were the people before they everybody was assigned to a nurse.
Can you describe how she was behaving? She
She was real nice. She was real nice. Proper told and everything.
Was she older than you and seemed like she knew what was going on?
Yes.
And did you trust her?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember her ever holding Kamaya?
I was holding my baby and I was still weak and I was kind of blowing my baby down. And she was like, "Do you need help up there? Can you put her back on the bus and everything?" And she was like, "Sure." And she picked her up. She held her and looked at her and smiled and she put her down. But she kept telling me like, "Hey, you know, all the new babies have to be checked for a temperature, so eventually I'm gonna take out the new be checked for a temperature."
At this point, are you still feeling the effects of the epidural medicine that was given to you?
No, I'm not.
So, are you still weak after the effects of childbirth? In other words, you're able to get up and run around.
Yes.
So tell the judge what happened next. This person taking the child.
Hey, the
My baby's grandmother came in the room. And she maybe was in the room, I can say it was a good 10 minutes. And she just got me like, now that I sit back and think about it, she got anxious and was like, no, it's time to take the baby to be checked for the temperature. But the way she did it, now that I think back, she picked the baby up, picked the pacifier, put the pacifier down, and said, well, she's not going to need that. I'm bringing her right back. But she had this bag, this black bag with her. And when she walked out the room, you know, the baby grandma, she drove all the time. And she was like, I don't think she kicked out in the baby, but I'm not taking it as a joke. That's my first baby. And so I called the nursery and I asked them, did they bring Shanara Mobley's baby down to be checked for a temperature? And they was like, well, no, ma'am, the baby wasn't in the room with people. I'm like, my baby is not here. This nurse just told me she's ready to be checked for a temperature. She's like, hold on. I was on hell for maybe 2 minutes. She came back, no, your baby's not here. So I threw myself down to the floor because I couldn't move. I was still weak. I threw myself down to the floor. Valerie was trying to stop me, but you can't. No, that's not baby. So I threw myself down to the floor and proceeded to crawl out the room. And when I crawled, there was some rails on the side, and I grabbed those. So I'm still on the floor, and I'm screaming, and I'm cussing, and everybody stepped in the room like, "Go get me!" And this woman walked across the floor.
Ms. Mobley, I think you may have misunderstood my question before about whether you were still weak in the effects of childbirth. You said you weren't. I mean, just now.
No, I said I think you talk about it is now, the future, right now.
So I'm saying at the time.
At the time, I was very weak. Very weak. I mean, she was supposed to be nurse. And she was in there helping me. Oh my God. That thing touched me.
So Ms. Mobley, how long was this person in the room with you?
For hours, 6, 7, 8 hours. And she prayed on a child and a baby. When we thinking her right now, it was a grown woman. She prayed on a child, and we were not thinking it was a grown woman. She went into a grown woman's room and done that.
You're saying because you were so young.
Because I was young and she had that prayed on a child. That's what she was to my child.
Now, Ms. Mobley, when you think back, you say in hindsight, when you think back, there's a lot of things that you're like, I should have picked up on that. Do you have like feelings of guilt and maybe you should have figured this out?
Yes. But I'm not thinking that nobody come and steal no baby. Like, who and to happen to me?
Has that bothered you for 18 years?
It bothers me now. And surface like she's innocent.
So let me ask you about those first 2 weeks after you realize that your child is forgetting the mental side of it all. Were you physically still weak from childbirth?
That day.
I'll say, yeah, for the 2 or 3 weeks after you gave birth.
Because I was stitched up,
Put it down.
bleeding, breast down in here, don't have nothing or nobody to show for.
What did you do about your breast milk?
Everybody said he was cabbage. To be honest, my breast milk never left until the last baby.
So, as you're physically recovering, how are you doing mentally as a 16-year-old woman that's having a child?
Nightmares, self-medicating myself. I just didn't want to get through. Thinking about suicide every day. People got to stick around me all day, every day to watch me. Nobody's leaving me unexpected.
Ms. Mobley, did you feel that the sheriff's office and the larger community was blaming you for this?
Could you repeat that, please?
Did you think that the sheriff's office, did you feel that the sheriff's office and or the greater community was blaming you, was looking at you?
Everybody. I was harassed. My hospital bed was punched. Nobody can take that back. I haven't got a puncher from nobody, and people talk about money. Who can put a price on somebody's child? If I took it and blew it in Vegas, what is my baby? Where was my baby?
People were implying that you did this for money.
Everybody.
Was that true?
No.
Were you giving every dime back for
Right now. Right now.
So in addition to the loss of your child, the fact that people were looking at you and blaming you put an additional toll on your physical and emotional well-being.
It did.
Over the next several months and years, did time heal these wounds? Did you feel better?
It doesn't heal now. I'm still hurting. When you reaching up to my child, that is my child. I am your mother, somebody. I am your mother.
So you're saying that, like, as you sit here today, you feel like the defendant, Ms. Williams, still has a hold
Yes.
because of the 18 years she's been raising her.
Yes. My baby now, the children's program in her phone is mommy.
Is that hurtful to you?
Yes. Her family reaches out to my baby. I heard my baby on the phone. And telling them, I'm telling my mama, and they will still continue a conversation with my baby. Her and my baby, like they don't feel no type of nothing. They don't care. Leave us alone. That's me crashing out. Leave us alone.
As a result of this, did you feel angry? Did you become a more angry person as a result of this injustice?
Yes.
Did you take that out on people?
A lot of people. I can't have a decent relationship the past 2 years because I need somebody to take it out on for the person I want to take it out on. I can't.
So you saw a change in your own personality as a result of this project. And it continues today.
It's got to come. I got my baby. So it's got to calm down, but it's not going.
During the 18 years you were without Amaya Mobley, was there ever a day that went by that your thoughts did not turn to your child?
I was talking about my baby every day. I just catch myself riding in the car and just crying. Waking up out my sleep crying, taking a bath, crying. I keep doing something very serious and I cry. And after crying, they can say, "Mom, who is it?" Because I get it all the time.
Did you ever celebrate Amaya's birthday?
Every year. So every up until 18th birthday. And I got angry with my baby girl 19th birthday because of that moment.
Can you tell
Hey,
the
Miss Mary.
judge how you would
How you
celebrate
today?
Molly's birthday?
Every year we would have a little party, we would do something, we going out of town, or a big dinner, or just, every year we always got a cake, we always got one every year. People always say, no, we won't say happy birthday, and I thought that was a typing, because she's not here for me to say happy birthday.
What did you do with the birthday cake?
I would put it in the freezer and let it stand there. Sometimes I let it stand there up to 6 months. Sometimes I let it stand there until I got the refrigerator. It just was there, up there.
And eventually, would you throw away the birthday cake?
The 18th birthday cake, I just threw that away like it. I'll say around about
Oh,
maybe
my
7.
bad, y'all.
What did you say?
Let me go back.
I always say, y'all have an older sister, her name Kamaya. And I just tell her the story, and I try to
Hold on, y'all.
leave us alone.
Okay.
As a result of this, did you feel anger? Did you become a more angry person as a result of this injustice?
I'm sorry.
A lot of people. I can't have a decent relationship the past 2 years.
Ain't that serious?
If I need somebody to take it out on, because the person I want to take it out on, I can't.
So you saw a change in your own personality as a result of this. And it continues today.
It's not because I got my baby. So it's got to calm down, but it's not gone.
During the 18 years you were without Amaya Mobley, was there ever a day that went by that your thoughts did not turn to your child?
I was talking about my baby every day. I just catch myself riding in the car and just crying. Waking up out of my sleep crying, taking a bath, crying. I can put something very serious and I cry. And after crying, they can say, "Mom, who is it?" Because I ain't all the time.
Did you ever celebrate Amaya's birthday?
Every year. Every up until 18th birthday. And I got angry with my baby girl 19th birthday because of that moment.
Can you tell the judge how you would celebrate Amaya's birthday?
Every year we would have a little party, we would do something, we going out of town, or a big dinner, or just, every year we always got a cake, we always got one And people always say, why you won't say happy birthday? And I thought that was a tactic because she's not here for me to say happy birthday.
What did you do with the birthday cake?
I would put it in the freezer and let it stand there. Sometimes I let it stand there up to 6 months. Sometimes I let it stand there until I got another refrigerator. It just was there, up there.
And eventually, would you throw away the birthday cake?
The 18th birthday cake, I just knew that would be like maybe like 3 months ago.
Why did you put the cake in the freezer?
Hoping she could come back and I could show it to her.
How did this crime affect your feelings of security? Did you ever feel safe in those 18 years? Or
No,
feel safe
like,
in your children?
I have other kids, then I have my kids in other hospitals, which they put security outside my room. My kids have been able to go outside. I don't know out my socket. And when I do have somebody watching, there's somebody I don't know what to trust them with their life.
Do you think you were overly protected as a mother?
Oh, yes.
Did you feel the need to keep having children?
It was having kids to me was like a drug. Like you always try to go back and reach that high. But when I was having my babies, when you hold your baby in your arms, you just don't, oh my God, I was just so happy to bring them home. I was just so happy to bring them home. And I was like, I just got to the point, nothing is not going to replace them. And all my kids have their own special place in my heart. So I don't ever want them to feel like they have to make up because she made up.
Can you describe a little bit how you dealt with Kamai's disappearance with your subsequent biological children? Like, did you tell them when they were first?
No, I told them they was like maybe old enough to understand. I'll say around about maybe 7.
What did you say about it?
I always say y'all have an older sister named Kamai. And I just tell them the story, you know. And I try to make an example. I was like, you know what stealing is? You know, I teach them about stealing. My son was bad, so that made him jump out of him. And he was like, yes. I said, well, that's what somebody did to your sister. They stole her from me.
Did you ever hear your kids believe that Kamai was actually dead and you had to correct them and say no?
My son, he always said it like, girls will always be like, oh, you can't wait to say our older sister. My son, like, I don't know what y'all keep saying it first. She dead. And I'm like, no, you don't never say it.
Did you always believe that she was alive?
Always. I'm a mother. And I'm a real mother. And you can always feel when no mothers get that phone call in the middle of the night or police knock on their door, they already done had that feeling something was wrong. I never got that feeling.
I'm going to go through the names of your other kids and kind of how they're doing. After Kamai's your oldest, what's the next job?
We have the Shiny.
And where does she go to school?
Wilson High School.
Is that an IB program?
Yes.
It's a magnet school?
Yes.
And is that so she's playing her role in college?
Yeah, she's early on college grade, so she's here.
And then your other kid?
You have Christopher. He's in 5th grade. Krishan's in 5th grade. Darnell Cook, which is another magnet school, is actually begging for her. And we have Savannah, she's very smart. And we have my preview, my baby.
What's her name?
Jeremy.
Are you kind of disciplinarian for your kids? Are you strict?
Yeah.
Are you their friends or are you their mother?
I'm both, but I draw the line because I have that son. He thinks I'm his big sister. So I can draw that line with him. I have Shani, when she's in high school now, she's feeling boys. And Shani, I make her comfortable enough to come and talk to me about everything. You know, Christian, she kind of standoffish, but she when she wants some other time, she come and lay it on. Journey always, she's with mommy all day, every day. So, and Savannah, oh my God. Oh my God, she gets on my own. I bring bad food and she puts on my favorite songs. She knows my favorite drink. She gonna get my favorite soda, water. She knows her mom.
Hold on, y'all.
Provide you joy even through all this.
Yes, yes.
You,
Yeah, my 3-year-old, my baby.
what's her name?
Sure.
Are you not a disciplinarian for your kids? Are you strict?
Yeah.
Are you their friends or are you their mother?
I'm both, but I draw the line because I have that son. He thinks I'm his big sister. So I have to draw that line with him. I have Shani, but she's in high school now. She's still in boys. Shani, I make her comfortable enough to come and talk to me about everything. You know, Christian, she kind of standoffish, but she when she goes some other time, she come and lay it on. Journey always, she's with mommy all day, every day. So, and Savannah, oh my God. Oh my God, she gets on my mom. I could be in a bad mood and she puts on my favorite songs. She knows my favorite drink. She gonna get my favorite soda, water. She knows her mom.
So have your children provided you joy even through all this?
Yes, yes.
Do you miss the fact that you did not experience Kamai's childhood?
She would have a great time with you. We have a great time now.
Have you had
I miss the first walk, first word, graduating from. I miss all that. But it's always, I always try to look at life as always a positive to a negative. Look, I get to be, when she get pregnant, guess what I get to get from? She go to college, I get to still graduate from college. I get to, the future has so much to offer us right now.
would you have been proud of Kamai if you did that graduation ceremony?
Oh, my God.
How much would you have cried?
Oh, Jesus. I was like, girl, I feel home now. I was just so happy. Because I tell all my kids, just please bring me to high school diploma, please. You know, I always drill them, just bring me to high school diploma.
Can you tell the court what's going on in your mind, in your heart, the first time you saw Kamai after you found out that she's alive?
Oh, my God. It was like one of the happiest, the happiest day of my life, actually. Because every time I give birth, I'm on top of the moon. So it was one of my happiest days of my life, and I seen me. Like I walked into a room, and it was just mirrors. I just seen me. I mean, she don't look like me, I don't think, but everything about her is me. Everything.
You're talking personality.
Everything about her is me. She looked at me. She's like, we was out to eat. And she kept looking at me. She was like, Mom, that's where I get all that hair from. I was like, yeah, Mom. Her tone in her voice is me. Her walk, everything is just me.
Is there, let me ask you this. Can any sentence that the judge gives Ms. Williams change the 18 years still going on here today?
It's only one sentence, and I don't think she's up enough for that. I would say death.
Obviously, that's not appropriate for this case. So do you recommend the maximum sentence is important?
Because I need her away from my issue. I want you to do a no contact order too. Because if me and my child make sure we do her, I need her away, far away where she cannot contact my baby. Well, my baby can't even get to her.
And it's part of the hurt that you're experiencing because the person that did the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life, that person still has a relationship with Kamai, who you love too.
You know what? She didn't take my husband, so we're not here for that. She didn't take my husband. She definitely walked my yard and steal my dog. Just like Mr. Melgo said, She didn't take nothing material. She took a body, a child. Not one time did she apologize for it. She's not sorry. All this, she making all this a circus. She making all this about her, and it's not about her. She's not sorry. Never apologize. Right, my baby, you don't steal your mother. She's not sorry. So why should we have mercy on her soul?
So that's all the questions I have.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Ron.
May proceed, sir.
All right, y'all.
20 of the richest people in America made their
hold on,
fortunes
y'all.
focus.
So, wow. So she didn't even apologize for even taking the girl. I see why the judge gave her 18 years. I see why the judge gave her 18 years. Due to the fact that she wasn't sorry for taking the baby. She wasn't sorry at all. She felt like she was right in making that decision due to the fact that Shanara was young. Hold on.
Ultimately, did you and Mr. Bolden divorce?
Yes, we did.
Hold on.
Was she a healthy child?
Yes, she was.
A happy child?
Hold on,
She
y'all. This is
was.
what we listened to before.
And I was going to get caught. I knew it. And I thought, like, yo. Because it's only him that gave y'all to me.
Anyway, I know she's hurt, but unfortunately, she has to accept that thief is all Kabaya knows, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, she gonna have to get past that. Forgiveness is key, because God is, like I said, the last video live. Forgiveness is key. God is forgiveness, and we have to forgive one another. And as God forgives us. And I know some people don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to forgive. Well, I understand what she may feel like. Well, how can I forgive somebody of this transgression? But why God allow for my child to be taken? But see, it's a lesson in everything. One thing about it, I'm not no Bible scholar. I don't know the Bible from front to back, but I know God. And I know that God put us through things. God put us through tests, but wherever we go through, God is in the mix of it all. And even though Shanara went through what she went through, God still was holding her up. Even though she might have lost one child, but she got her back. And from what that testimony to now forward, they have built a decent relationship. I understand it's still a stab in the chest and a stab in the back to want her to not serve all that time. But I know Shanara in her heart feels like she took 18 years from me. That's the 18 years she needs to deserve to get back. That she needs to give to sit in jail. And I do believe that. Like, she didn't hear the baby's first walk. She didn't see the first her go to prom, none of that. She admitted to all that. She had PTSD, basically. I bet you the first time she got pregnant again after having Kamaya, she probably was scared out of her mind that somebody was gonna come take that baby. Due to the fact of what Gloria did. And to know that Gloria had a black bag, she was planning, this is what I know, that she was planning on taking this child. Yes, and then she said she didn't just sit there, come in the room. She sat there and talked to her for 8 hours. So you sitting there in a room. A nurse don't be in a room, child. Let me tell y'all something. I done had 2 children. The nurse do not be in the room with you that long. I got a nurse. We got a nurse that's and as y'all guys don't know, Chris, he is a nurse, and he'll tell you your nurse is only supposed to be there to check the vital signs, check the baby, and they going about the room. I don't know no nurse that gonna sit there for 8 hours and sit there and talk to you. She played that role real good. She played that role real good, and she deserves to sit in that jail cell for 18 years. I feel that that's only fair to Shanara. I understand that Kamaya is the innocent person in this because she looks at her kidnapper as her mother because that's all she knows. And I understand that, and my heart goes out to her because I know she's still confused and she still don't understand why she would do such a thing, but she still love that woman. Right. I don't know about forgiveness. Well, let me just say this. It's going to be hard to forgive and act like that. But in order for Shanara to fully move on, in my opinion, and in order for this, forgiveness is the key. Some people may not feel like, well, how can you forgive something like this? Some people have killed other people's husbands, wives, and children and said, I forgive you. So forgiveness is not always for that person. Sometimes it's for you. So you can move on. So Shanara can build a better relationship with Kamaya. Yes, she want that woman to leave her child alone, but her child is continuing to gravitate towards her. So she got to find forgiveness. She has to find it. And she has to, I guess she just say, don't mention that woman in front of me type of person. You know what I'm saying? We can't be on the jury. Me either. And it'll be so hard because I might judge, and you got to go by the law. Because I'm the law, forget the law. This is how I feel. They guilty. She deserves all her life in jail. But but this is a sad situation. It really is, y'all, to be honest. It's a real sad situation, a very sensitive subject. Just like some people like that have been molested, they still love their rapists. They still love their molesters. They still love the people that, girl. Call you petty. Call you petty. Child, I don't know how to feel, but I know that she would be sitting in jail if it were for me. Oh, honey, she gonna do them 18 years. Look, my daughter, she might be writing for her to be free, but I'll be writing for her to stay. That's straight up. And that's right, because and that's possibly so due to the fact that that's all she has known. And even though she's gonna have to build that relationship. Wow. But yeah, I'm just really upset that she never apologized. Like, yeah, you will have to serve. You ain't, still to this day, you still ain't apologized. So guess what? You will sit there. You will sit there for all those years that she was missing. You will be sitting there that long that she was missing until my baby came up. You know, because if you knew that eventually you was gonna get caught, then you should once you got caught and you know that she knew she was wrong when she did it, but she did it because of the flesh. We gonna just say it like it is, because of what you wanted. You wanted another child to keep this man from abusing you, because you thought that the child was gonna stop this man from abusing you, Miss Williams, and it did. But some crazy people do that, child. They may not be with their abuse, but still love them, child. But I just want to say that, like, some people, and I might be wrong, I'm just gonna say this, Gloria, she will always get that. She knows she will always have that piece of Kamaya that her mother would never have. She bonded with that baby from the time she was a few hours old until she was 18 years old. And when she left out there, when she took that baby, she justified it in her mind that Kamaya, that Shanara, this is my opinion, y'all. She young, she can have more children. I just lost my baby. I'm older, and I can't have no more children. So the selfish part of her took this young lady's child. I don't care what age she was. You was wrong, Miss Gloria. Yeah, it could be she had a car seat in her car, probably saying, "I'm going to find me a child." Because y'all, I swear, let me play this. Then I'm gone. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. Hopefully, it ain't my kids ain't watched that many videos. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, here it is right here. This is a special report, y'all. And I'm not gonna let y'all listen. It's just a certain part I want y'all to listen to.
With your off-campus activities. Call them.
It's this lady that seen this woman get up off the elevator. And I want y'all to listen to this. It is. Listen.
Like 2 pounds. She also remembers seeing something unusual a few minutes after her visit with the newborn. And as I was coming downstairs on the elevator, there was this black female that you guys are showing a picture of and everything like that. She was pushing a laundry cart. She came by me very, very fast,
cut that down,
pushing the laundry cart. And there was a black male with her. I didn't think anything of it.
That day, July 10th, while Henderson was visiting her granddaughter, Kamaya Mobley was kidnapped from the hospital. News of her disappearance spread fast.
They were, stopping everybody and, checking bags and things like that. I seen police officers everywhere at every exit.
Henderson says she was confused and scared when she heard the news.
We were scared. We were very concerned, to know that something of this magnitude had happened.
She believes it could have been her grandchild taken instead.
We just felt, sadness for that family that baby had been taken.
But today she tells me she couldn't be happier for that family and that little girl who is now 18 years old and is back with family.
You heard that, Dean.
Anthony, back to you.
All right, let's talk about hospital security now. It has changed dramatically in the past 18 years. UF Health Jacksonville tells us new measures include more security guards, matching armbands for mothers and their newborns, and locked doors protected by key cards. We also stopped over at Memorial Hospital. They say their security measures evolve continually. It has to do with education and making sure their employees know what to look out for. And this case affected so many in this community, and particularly those in law enforcement. Our Ann Schindler spoke to some of those who were involved in the earliest days of this case.
It's hard to overstate just how all-consuming this case was. Police detectives chased more than 2,000 leads. They traveled as far as Nova Scotia and Puerto Rico. Now, most of those involved have long since retired, but Kamaya Mobley is a name they will never forget. On Friday, Sheriff Mike Williams praised the work of his cold case squad for chasing down the tip that found Kamaya Mobley. But the tip itself came from a hotline created by Jacksonville attorney Jay Howell. The former national director of the Center for Missing and Exploited Children says they created the 800 hotline to connect with ordinary people.
30 years ago, when we set up that hotline, we would have said that a hospital abduction recovery decades later is, I don't know if that can happen, but we were pleasantly surprised that it has happened.
Former JSO director George Luders was in charge of coordinating the investigation. He has not forgotten the intensity of that search.
You could not turn anywhere in the city of Jacksonville or surrounding areas during this time that her picture was not on, that her name was not mentioned. You see somebody pushing a baby in a stroller, you would stop and look to see if it resembled Kamaya's composite. It was just automatic. That's how to the forefront it was back in 1998, that everybody was looking for that baby.
When he retired after 32 years, he says he and others had lost hope that she'd ever be found alive.
To be honest with you, after we had pursued all those tips and leads, the thought of her not being alive would kind of come to the forefront, that maybe someone had killed her and buried her, disposed of the body or something like that, where we would never know what happened to her. So this is really a joyous outcome on it.
Interestingly, this is not the oldest hospital abduction case. Howell recalled the case of Carlina White, who was abducted from a New York hospital as an infant. She eventually solved her own kidnapping when she realized the woman who raised her was in fact her abductor. That woman was sentenced to 23 years in prison, one for every year the girl was missing. Ann Schindler, First Coast News.
And we were the first to break this story on air and online. You can download the First Coast News app for the latest up-to-the-minute information on this case. Still ahead tonight on First Coast News at 11, an SUV, his chief of staff says he had an allergic reaction to antibiotics and had a digestive flare-up.
All right, y'all. So I wonder what, or was it the guy that was her boyfriend at the time, or what, her fiance at the time that was abusing her that she proclaimed? They was just trying to make her look. If she would have, like, she was crying, but I don't know. Yeah, I think so too. She had a plan and she carried out that plan. And just took this girl's 16-year-old baby. That's why I said now they very strict at the hospital. I know when I had exactly. Basically. But I pray, I hope that she stayed in jail for 18 years, and I hope that she realized, when she comes out, she actually do apologize heartfully, in a heartfelt manner to Shanara, because Shanara didn't. Well, she was young, but she still wanted her baby. You wouldn't think, like, I guess she said she thought she wasn't gonna give her the best life that she possibly could, but she could have. So hey Angie, how you doing? Y'all, we just, this is, I just, I see both sides of it. I do. This is such a tough one. But I do feel like she needs to sit in jail. And I know she lost everything behind doing what she did. But when you do things that are not of the law, you stand a chance of losing everything. And she knew that all them 18 years. And I bet she got comfortable. I bet she got comfortable. So yeah, it is sad. It is definitely sad, y'all. So I do want to give y'all guys, because I oftentimes don't do it, but I be forgetting to do it. But if y'all want to come on here and say something about this case and say anything that y'all want to say, there is the link in the description box below. There is the link. Go get it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a minute, then guys, I'm gonna get out of here so these kids get ready to go to school. Remember, I got 6 more days till my birthday. Look, 6 more days to my birthday. Everyone is invited. I'm taking birthday gifts. If you want to send me one, cash at me one. I am taking birthday gifts. I will be another year.
You said we are not coming.
Jayla, go sit down.
You said for your birthday we are not coming. Mommy, why we're not?
Yep.
Coming? Why we're not coming?
Yeah, I'll discuss that tomorrow. I'll probably discuss that tomorrow with the 6, and I'll talk about the 6 children that overdosed on fentanyl. Y'all heard about that? Yeah, 6 children was in the hospital last Thursday and Friday because they were left at home by themselves and they overdosed on fentanyl.
Mama, how you
Wow.
today? So, wow.
And y'all, I just read that. Yes. I just read that Gloria Williams was getting child support from this guy for Kamaya. Yes, she did. Jesus. And I heard that they said that he said, tell my mom and my daddy I love them. That's why I be nervous about my kids getting on scary rides. Like my kids don't like scary rides. I don't like scary rides. We like to be in water. And that ain't much, not too deep, okay? Not too deep. Not too deep. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here, guys. I'm about to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out. Share it if you haven't shared it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Thank y'all so much. And as well, that's it. If you want to join the membership, join the membership. Yes, Reese. Look it up. Y'all have a good night. Child, I do not know. I gotta research that further. But if she probably got to pay back the state all their money. If usually like well, we talked about him already, but you talking about what's his name? Dwight Reed, girl. I'm just gonna, like I always say, few are chosen. No, I'm sorry. Many are called, but few are chosen. With me saying that, that means you can't always believe prophet. Oh, he's one of those false prophets the Bible speaks about. He's living in the flesh, baby. He ain't living nothing of the spirit. Do you hear me? Nothing of God's spirit dwells inside of him. The church is only a money grab for him because he can't get no damn job. Because you know what? He's a convicted felon. So that's what they go to. They go to preaching and lying and touching little girls. That's why. And he's selling and I forgot to tell you, if you see, let me see your transcript. Tell her that this man done put his house up for sale now.
Can I put up my
dog? Oh yeah, he know justice is coming. So he done put his house up for sale. I had seen that in the comments a couple hours ago.
Mama, can I take my document?
No, you gotta take a bath. Look. This man has put his house up for sale, y'all. Yeah, he did. Check it. Look it up. Like I said, he know justice is coming. He know he wrong, but he wanna keep the followers, child, because he know that they are supplying his every need. The ones who sending the money, and then he, you know what I'm saying. Then he wanna, I'm gonna go, but then he wanna throw in people's faces what you have done. For one thing about the church, if the church don't give, they don't expect nothing in return. They're giving out the kindness of your heart. That's what makes people. I heard somebody say we always talking about the people outside the church, but we need to be putting the church inside the world, and that's true. How can you say you love God and you don't love your brother, man, and you doing ungodly things? You can't say you the man of the cloth and you doing the things of the flesh. Girl, get on. You gonna get a whooping? I already covered that story, but I'll talk about it again. But he's a liar, and the truth ain't in him. He just knows how to throw scriptures in showing and telling everything that makes him look good. He got a good following. He knows those people are gonna believe him. But one thing about it, if you listen to that bishop named Senegal or something like that, we'll stop scratching. Exactly. He stole that from his family. Guys. He had a niece that did an interview on the show, and maybe we need to cover that. He had a niece that did an interview, and she talks about how he was worked over the mother, got the mama to sell the church all their everything for $1, and then he turned around, y'all, and bought it from the church for another $1. So he's a false prophet. He believes his own will, not God's will. Because one thing about it, you can't say you of God and you grooming children, a child to be your wife. Let me see your transcript. Found a lot. Y'all, I'm gonna say this, because I've been listening to it. She was listening to somebody on Clubhouse. I guess that's Bishop Senegal, and some of the people in his in the let me say this, some of the people that were of the church was coming to this clubhouse platform and was telling their, one woman was saying that she did Jordan's hair. She did Jordan hair for the wedding. They said Jordan called and said that she didn't want to do it. And the woman said, well, if you don't want to do it, let me deal with him. They said that the daddy had called the girl and convinced her and made her marry this bishop. He ain't even a bishop. The devil. Exactly. They ain't. My pastor said all the time, I sin just like y'all. I am not, I'm not perfect. But see, as a bishop, you're supposed to lead the people to God. And you're supposed to set yourself at a higher standard than what you set the people. That means that the people ain't following nobody, because guess what? You're doing the same thing as you wanted. How can the shepherd lead the flock and he's going astray himself? Like I said, no, I don't know all the Bible scriptures. I do want to say that. I do not know all the Bible scriptures, and he want to throw, like I said, he always want to throw, you know, he's such against gay marriage and being gay and things like that, but you don't want to talk about being a pedophile. Okay. Once if you consider that a sin, then guess what? What you're doing is a sin too, because you was messing with that girl and she pregnant, and you was messing with her before y'all even got married. That's fornication, child. Yes, I done had 2 damn kids out of wedlock. Hell, I know. Yes, the niece is a lawyer. I know I sin and I fall short every day, but you're supposed to be the example. You're supposed to be the leader. And you say she grown. That girl still got a childlike mind. That girl still want to leave out here and live her life, and probably ready to get away from you, pastor, because you ain't no bishop. Because a real man of God, let me tell y'all something. That's one thing I can truly say about my pastor. You know, a lot of people can say about their pastor. When you know who has that real love for God, and who had, you know, really have a love for God and His people. Not women, but you have to find those kind of leadership that has the real love for God. Ain't by His word, but by their word, but by His word. And I thank God that I found leadership like that in my pastor. He's corny. He said a lot of corny jokes, but he has the love for God, a real love for God. You know, this man right here, Bishop DeWright Reed, he just want someone that he can bring into his own image, the wife that he wants in his own image. That's all. But he don't put his house up for sale. From what I was reading in some comments, it's a nice big house. Said that he was like he had these girls or women, young women, come to his house talking about they in the living room. I remember hearing that yesterday. Oh, let me see your transcript live. Oh, talking about he had them young girls. He got some type of group called something, and he talking about, yeah, the young girls, they spend the night over my house, but they sleep on the floor. Do y'all really believe that shit? Man, let me get out of here. They ain't sleeping on no floor. They sleeping in the bed with the pastor. I strongly believe that. Anyway, y'all. That's what I have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, because I could just put my foot on his neck all the time, because he's just full of lies and just want to, like I said, if you want to be of out here in this world, you might well just hang your little robe up and be of this world. Just say you have a cult-like leadership and be done, because this ain't of God.